This portion of Living in the Heart of Virginia is sponsored by Nature's Outlet.
The holidays are upon us and the world is filled with temptations. There's yummy foods everywhere that you want to indulge in, but you're also running around like crazy. You don't have time to make a bunch of food or get prepared. So today we're talking about easy does it ways to fuel your body but still keep you healthy. And we're talking about protein specifically. And I'm here with Bruce Topping, and he's going to give us a lesson and why we need protein. So tell me about that.
Yeah, well, protein comes from the word important, the actual English word. I mean, protein is the building block for everything. All the enzymes in the body that drive all the thousands of metabolic functions, the coatings on our DNA, your hormones, the hormone receptors, it's all made out of protein. Yeah. And protein actually has a lot to do with energy production. It has a lot to do with blunting your appetite. If you're just having cravings all day, you might actually try a little bumping up of your protein every day and maybe a protein drink in the morning, and you may find very likely that you're actually just craving less food throughout the day, and you'll have more energy, and actually your immune system will probably function better. And there's even research that it benefits your bones. So there's a lot of benefits to doing higher protein diets.
So let's talk about the Garden of Life products, and you have several different types of protein products. Tell me about these.
Well, at Garden of Life, we're all about sourcing. So for us, it's about looking back to these farms and what they're doing, what kinds of fertilizers, what kinds of sprays, what kinds of desiccants, why are they drying them, what other additives, are they adding sugars? I mean, we look at all these things, and so we have different ones. We have our whey protein, it's derived from milk. This is an Irish source where the cows are on grass 300 days a year, which you can't do in Wisconsin, or a lot of dairies really don't do it right. This is another truth bomb for today, is that there are so many awful practices with the dairy industry. It's very destructive, it's hard on the environment, it's hard on the topsoil, and these animals don't live very long in a lot of these dairies. On our Irish farms, these cows are living over age 30, 37. They are fed a grass diet. There's no antibiotics or hormones. Very, very clean. And whey protein is the most complete protein ever studied. So very good for athletes. It's one of the most anabolic, so it helps you recover from exercise really well and build more muscle and lean muscle. We also have plant proteins. One of my favorites is Raw Fit. This is designed for cravings. Helps stabilize your blood sugar, lower some of the stress hormones, help your liver burn more fat than it normally would, but also taste nice and cinnamony, and lower your blood sugar so it's nice and even and stable, so you're not craving all these sweets. And then we have our basic proteins, which is just plant proteins made out of sprouts and legumes. That's all organic, really digestible. We even add enzymes and probiotics to these to make sure that you're going to absorb the amino acids and really benefit from them.
And you even have a sport line too. Tell me more about this. And is this helpful to bodybuilders?
That's right. And you know what? I want to say we're all kind of athletes. If you hold kids, or if you're sitting down and squatting and getting into your car, or you're putting a suitcase in the overhead compartment, we're all doing presses and squats and curls on some level. We're all athletes to some degree. And this is where we want proteins that support muscles. Again, lean muscle mass is very important for long-term health. And when we want good amino acids for that anabolic signal building and growing, and we have special things in here, like lots of branched chain amino acids for the athletes. We also have special probiotics that help your lungs. They actually build antibodies and protect your lungs. So if you're running a lot, this would be a great option for you. Try our grass-fed whey from Ireland.
You think about all different aspects of it, and it brings me comfort thinking that, if those cows had antibiotics, would any of that stuff trickle down to me? And knowing that they come from a very healthy source is comforting.
That's right. Yeah, we're really about environmental sustainability. We're a B Corp. We're all about organic. We really do take this stuff seriously. And for us, it's about supply chain, it's about traceability, and it's about quality. We want to make sure we're delivering high amounts of these amino acids. You'll really feel it. When people take Raw Fit, for example, I had a person in a wheelchair come up to me recently talking about how much weight they had lost just by replacing their breakfast every morning. They weren't exercising more. It was really just that they're changing their diet, and that can have a big impact on all these hormones and hormone receptors. So it's not just the cleanliness, it's also the effect.
And to prepare these, do you add them to water? Do you add them to juice? I mean, what's the best way to do that?
I think milk is the most fun, and it can be any milk. It doesn't have to be dairy milk. It can be almond milk, soy milk, coconut milk, hemp milk. There's lots of good ones out there now, and it can be mixed with any of those. I've even had people mix it with coconut water. Some of these are really smooth and can be mixed with water, and that's great. It's lower calorie. But I'll say they're the most fun in milk. Try it in a smoothie. Maybe you make a whole powerhouse cocktail of all these different vitamins and minerals. the protein will really help you absorb that and be better for you.
And to learn more, you can head out to Nature's Outlet. They have area locations in Forest, Roanoke, Martinsville, and Salem. You can also learn more by heading online to naturesoutlet.net.